What is going on, everybody? Polar here, and this is probably going to be my last FIFA 18 video because FIFA 19 is just around the corner. But before we left FIFA 18, I wanted to give you guys a squad tour because this is the best my squad has ever looked at the end of a FIFA ever. And I think that has a lot to do with EA. You know, as much as we rag on them, they gave us a lot of stuff this year, and they helped us out quite a bit. There's my final record, 194, 25, and 131. It's a winning record, which is good, but it's below my standards. Now, I didn't play a lot of FIFA this year, as you can see. 300 games played, 350, which is not a ton. If you look at some other people's clubs and see how many games they've had played, it's, in the thousands, and I'm at, 350. But I finished all right. I finished in Division 1. The highest I ever did in, where is it? It's gonna be Online Foot Champions. The highest I ever got, I think, was Gold 1. I don't think I ever made Elite, but I made Gold 1. So yeah, let's just look through the three squads that I have right now, and we'll go run through some of the players that I've got. But this is the first one. This is the squad I've been using the most, just because I'm a Tottenham fan, and this is my quote-unquote Tottenham squad. Team of the season, Harry Kane. I believe this is third in form. Son on the left. We'll go through their stats in a minute. Second in form, Gareth Bale. 93 Modric, which I think is the second World Cup Modric. Team of the season, Sergio Roberto. Second in form, Nacho. European team of the group stage, Hugo. I think it's team of the group stage, Hugo. Team of the season for Tongan. Team of the season, Davies. Team of the season, Fernandinho. And team of the season, Ericsson. Bench, you got team of the season, Firmino. Festival of Football, Villa. Team of the season, De Ligt. Team of the season, Neymar. End of an era, Kaká. End of an era, De Rossi. End of an era, Pirlo. Move those guys around. But I'll show you the stats real quick on these guys. Kane is 42 games played, 34 goals, 20 assists. That's really good. Son is 13 goals, 5 assists. I found that in this formation, the wingers actually don't do as much as I wish they would. But that's okay. Bale, 11 goals and 4 assists, and his card is way better than that. Using him as a striker, he'd probably be up with Kane for how well he did. Ericsson is by far the best card I've used all year. 71 games played, 57 goals, 32 assists. This card is insane. These two, as a striker and an attacking mid, are just ridiculous. Fernandinho, 127 games played, 10 goals, 27 assists. He was in, along with Ericsson, my best team that I ever had all year. I sold a lot of those guys off, and this is just a more fun team, for me at least. Davies had 3 assists in the 41 games he played. Yan had 2 goals in the 36 games he played. Nacho, I think I just got. Yeah, he had 4 goals. That was originally Sergio Ramos, but I figured Nacho was just a better card to have, and I don't know why I didn't have him in the first place. Roberto had 18 games played, 1 assist, and Modric, 25 games played, 5 goals, 7 assists. And then this is the bench. Firmino's the only one. Firmino and Neymar and De Ligt aren't in other teams. Firmino had 107 games played, 49 goals, 26 assists. De Ligt, 1 goal, 1 assist in 16 games. Neymar, 27 goals, 16 assists in 71 games. I usually bring Neymar off the bench. Whenever I do, I just try and do too much with him, even though he's very, very, very good. This is the best card, stats-wise, I've ever had in a FIFA. 97 Neymar. I got super lucky to get him and out of the untradeable League One pack. So super hyped about that when I got him. But that's the first team. We'll move on to the next one. Those other 3 guys are in another team that I've got. We move to this one. This is False 9 with some of the same players, but we've also got a few additions. I wanted to have a team, so I did the end of an era De Rossi, end of an era Buffon, and end of an era Pirlo. So I wanted to build a team around them. It's False 9. These 4 guys you've seen already. This is just regular base Barzagli. I ended up getting Footies Manolis, who's really, really good. End of an era Buffon. End of an era De Rossi, who's got 2 assists. End of an era Pirlo, who's got 15 goals and 22 assists in 124 games. The fact that this is the best Italian right back is kind of hilarious to me. Cagliari, who's more a winger than a right back, but you know, what can you do? And then you got Federico Chiesa, who's got 2 goals in the 5 games I played with this team. This team's more of just like a cool thought experiment. Some guys are on 7 and 8 chem, but I like this team. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun playing with the midfield of Eriksen, De Rossi, and Pirlo. Kane works great as a false 9. Buffon's really good. Barzagli's not great, obviously, but I needed someone who could link with these guys, so Barzagli was the way to go. And then this is the last squad over here, and this is my quote-unquote MLS team. So Ibra, Kaká, David Villa, Dempsey, Schweinsteiger, Pirlo, Philip Max, Jerome Boateng, Michael Bradley, Cagliari, and then Tim Howard. The one problem with the MLS this year is a lack of defenders. So obviously the only defender I have from the MLS is not even a defender. He's a defensive midfielder who I have playing at center back. But this Michael Bradley card, if you just look at the stats and the work rates, it's just insane. 80 pace, 88 shooting, 90 passing, 90 dribbling, 86 defending, 93 physical. At 6'2" with medium high work rates. That's a really good center back. Boateng is Boateng. Philip Max is great left back. He doesn't do anything special, but he's great. He's good. He does the job. Cagliari we talked about. Schweinsteiger is probably the weakest player in this squad, but I couldn't have him in the team. I couldn't have this team and not have him in there. Dempsey, 5 games, 2 goals. I didn't play a lot with this team, at least with that Dempsey. I had second informed Dempsey before that. Kaká, 115 games, 26 goals, 21 assists. This card might be the most disappointing I've had all year. Like, there's some games where he's really good, but other games where it's just like he doesn't do anything, which is unfortunate. David Villa, the 93 Villa, 15 games, 5 goals. And then Ibra, 21 games, 9 goals, 8 assists. So this Ibra was pretty good. I never could afford the 96, but that's okay. And then Tim Howard, this Tim Howard card is also really, really good. And that's... Oh, and I've got the Diego Valeri on my bench. Let me go show you that. He's down here. I won the Diego Valeri in the in head-to-head. I think it was online seasons. You had to score 8 MLS goals, and since I already had an MLS team with the Pirlo and the Schweinsteiger and the Kaká, I just went and scored 8 goals and got the Valeri, and I never traded him in because I've got an MLS team. We can look through the club stats real quick. The most played is Fernandinho. Most goals is Eriksen. Most assists is also Eriksen. Most yellow cards is Schweinsteiger and Neymar, surprisingly. And I don't have any red cards. Didn't get a red card the entire year, or at least for anyone in my team. So wait, we can look. One more assists. No. Top players. Okay. Yeah, still no red cards. Yeah, the lowest rated player is some silver. Highest rated player, I've got a Cardi, Kane, and Neymar is kicking around in there. That's it. I mean, I really like this FIFA quite a lot, actually. I think that it was a good stepping stone. I mean, there are years where we've had FIFAs that, like, I just didn't want to play because it was so bad. And I'm thinking 2 years ago, FIFA 16, probably. FIFA 15 wasn't great either. Like, I actually had fun playing this year's game. And I think with all the stuff that they gave away to us, all the SBCs, the premium stuff that they did, you never had to spend a ton of money to get a decent team. And they're still, like, doing marquee matchups and stuff, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm kind of rambling at this point because I don't have much left to say about FIFA 18. I don't know if I'll be getting FIFA 19 just because I don't know if I'll have time to play it at this point. I mean, I picked up FIFA 18 around Team of the Year that time. Like, I didn't have this game for the entire year, so being able to build a club like this in you know, half a year's cycle is definitely not bad. Let me know what you guys thought about this year's game and about my club, and I hope you guys enjoy the last 2 weeks of FIFA 18 and moving into FIFA 19. Have a good day.